in that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost him at, but maybe...
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
63.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Let's get it out wide, complete. And he drives it up to the 24. Justin Reid with the tackle.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. This gets the 1st and more. The 30. He's at the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his back. Achane. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 40-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming. To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. And the deficit stays at 7.
That fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the pistol, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
First down, a run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush down out to his left. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he got close, but not to the marker. They gave up 9. Fourth down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now on fourth. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Chase Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
This one's caught. Smith has it. He's out in the clear, and he has this to the opposing 35. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20, the 10. Push for the end zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here. As you're laying there after taking that hit, are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to work they go after the interception. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Let's go now.
Throwing again on 2nd. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, go!
They go play action on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
Let's go. Check go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's caught beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Throw right side, caught by Smith. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from 40 on the right hash.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking in the air here. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard gain. And the Saints.
Sticking to the air here. Same guy, Wilson again. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Still sticking with the passing game. Has it at the 7. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
Saints 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Great.
Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Great.
Slot man motioned over. Second down, Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback And on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He put everything he had into this one. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. He crosses the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They'll go play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Saints 17.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Second down now, they need 7.
Second and 7. at the 28-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
19 at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going to try to throw for it. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They run it with Saquon. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hurts looking to throw. Caught by A.J. Brown. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're throwing it. It is caught left side. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. Here's a screen for Achane. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Saints have the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Eagles want to end it in regulation if they can. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Complete. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So gain 30 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
To the ground with Barkley. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They've got a man in motion. Setting up to pass. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'm I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Very good. And anyone else? Delta.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. 19, 18. Check go.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Sidney Brown makes the play.